Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 22 of Let's Play Fear 2 Project Origin. As always, I am your host, the Doom Dog, and with me is Dalton. Say hello.
Hello.
And as always, we're playing the PC version, which means we get to play this in 1440p and 60 FPS for all of you watching on YouTube. And I would like to remind you that when we do single-player games like Fear 2 here, I always stream them to Twitch. I started doing that a long time ago because that's the best way to let Dalton watch and commentate with me, which is what we do on the channel. We do co-op Let's Plays, and if I do it a single-player game, and this is how I do it. So, There's a link in the description below to the Twitch chat, to the Twitch channel if you are interested. And following along, we are on interval 7, so we should be right toward the end of the game.
Beckett, over here.
Yeah, pretty close, from what I understand.
The field generator is not going to have the effect it's hoping for. Given the latest insane data from the vault, we can't contain her anymore, but we may be able to destroy her under the right conditions. Good luck with that.
Yeah, no kidding.
Okay, so if you haven't been following the gameplay channel, I have started playing through The Suffering.
Hurry, Beckett. Man, it's good to see you. I didn't know.
Hang on, cutscene.
Hell, I didn't think we were gonna make it.
Oh, she wants me to press the fucking button. But I
I
am...
wasn't sure what will happen when Alma shows up.
Damn it, woman.
I hope it's not one of those orbiting beams where she reads your mind and uses your deepest fears against you. That would suck. Whatever happens, just let me know. Nobody else could have done what you did today, Beckett. If we get out of this, it's because of you.
Okay. So, I am live streaming the recording sessions. When I live stream myself recording The Suffering, I'm streaming for about an hour, and there's no audio commentary because I need the raw gameplay. But I thought it might be fun to stream the recording sessions to Twitch in case anybody wants to stop by. Again, there's a link in the description below. Otherwise, you can watch the video when I upload it to the gameplay channel if you want to see me play through that game. And I've actually been quite enjoying playing through it again, man. You played it before, right?
You did. Yeah, a little bit, but I'm sorry. Yeah, I need to actually like play through the whole game sometime. I really want to.
Carson, I just wanted to update you on the situation here. I am able to get one of the Harbinger candidates into TAC, which has made him a beacon for Alma. I believe that if I can get him to the containment facility, I can lure Alma there and trap her. I understand why you're upset about this unfortunate incident, but there's still hope for a satisfactory resolution. I accept that I must take some responsibility for everything that has happened, but I assure you that I always acted with Armacan's best interest in mind. If you feel that I no longer have any value to the corporation, I will humbly resign. But we can discuss alternatives further once Alma is in my control. Courteously, Genevieve Armistead. Okay, so there are 3 versions of The Suffering. There's a PS2 version, which is the version that I played way back in the day. Back when when you could still get it on store shelves. And there was an Xbox version, which probably looks and runs a little bit better.
Yeah.
Cross-platform games, even ones that were designed with the PlayStation 2 first, which was usually the case because it sold better, frequently tended to run better on the Xbox because it was more powerful hardware. And there's a PC version, and you can get that on GOG. There's a fan-made patch on that version that I would highly recommend getting because otherwise it's prone to crashing. That's what I did, and I haven't had any problems since. And it runs at 1440p, 60 FPS, no problems. Because this Still Island telesthetic amplifier unit can magnify a telesthetic signal by up to 11.6 times as much as the smaller units at our other facilities, extra precautions must be taken to minimize mishaps. Make sure the device is fully charged before engaging the Halford limiter. Where was I? As even minor fluctuations in power and flow during the initiation sequence may trigger the spontaneous discharge of undirected telesthetic energy from the subject, causing injury or even death to anyone within the test chamber. Well, that's bad for your health.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yep. But the Suffering, it's not survival horror. It's more action horror, and it's got a big focus on the action. But it's got a really good atmosphere, and the creature designs.
Yeah, it's pretty cool shit.
The creature designs are where it shines the most. And it's kind of like the atmosphere and creature design of Silent Hill with the action of something like, I don't know, maybe Max Payne.
Once we're inside, I'll need to make sure
Yeah, I can see that. It's kind of similar.
you can power up the amplifier.
Yeah. So if that sounds interesting to you, I would highly recommend playing The Suffering, because when I do my review, obviously, I'm going to discuss the entire story and the lore and shit like that. Boy, there's a lot of these intel here, aren't there? Hey, Dave, you know that music box that was in Harlan Wade's old office at the Still Island facility? Mrs. Armistead wants it, if it's still there. I told her it used to belong to Alma, but she didn't seem to mind. I guess the melody's been stuck in her head ever since she first had it. Next time you're over there, can you take it? Can you have it sent to Miss Armistead's home address? Thanks, buddy. Lyle.
Great, another airlock.
Where are all the enemies? We haven't run into any enemies. We're just going through what looks like fallout shelters.
Yeah, no kidding. Even the doors look like that shit.
I know, right?
That's not a good sign. If you're not running into anything.
All right, so yeah, we're pretty close to the really, really fucked up ending, which is the most memorable part of this game, by the way.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
And you'll see it, and you be the judge of whether that's a good thing or not. In the unlikely event of a wide-scale desynchronization while at full power, immediately engage the emergency shutdown. The shutdown will activate a dampening field that contains the subject in the telesthetic suppression chamber until either the system resynchronizes or the subject expires. I think you should be worried about that second one. That second one sounds like all kinds of lawsuits coming your way.
Yeah.
The suppression chamber is rated to contain up to Type 4 telestatic emanations, so it is not recommended to use the device for Type 5 or higher telepaths. Alright? So, you know how when I do my video reviews, I frequently like to show off the different versions of it that you can acquire?
Yeah.
Yeah. I decided the only version of it that I was missing was the Xbox version.
Did you get it?
Yeah, I went online and I looked at different stores until I found one, and I had to drive like 40 minutes to get it, but I got it.
Beckett, hurry!
So I drove like 40 minutes to get it, and then I went there and I got that, a couple of movies. I got Tommy Boy on Laserdisc.
Oh, there you go. How much is that?
It's like $5.
Yeah, that's not bad. I mean, at least Laserdisc aren't that much money.
Yeah. I like the format. I don't know why. The next episode of Doomdog Radio that I do is going to be me talking about Laserdiscs. Boy, the in-game audio's too loud.
What's wrong with you? We have to
Yeah.
stop all of That's exactly what I intend to do. But Beckett's not strong enough without the amplifier. She'll absorb him. Then we'll knock them away. What the fuck is wrong with you? Why are you doing this? Without Alma, I don't have any leverage. Without leverage, I don't have a future. I can't believe this. The city's a smoldering ruin, and you're worried about your fucking resume. Listen. No, you listen. We're doing this Halbert's way. We're gonna kill this bitch.
Oh.
I'm sorry it came to this.
That's bad for your health.
I'm not a bad person.
Uh-oh.
I just don't have a choice.
You have a date with destiny,
Sergeant Beckett. Let's not keep her waiting.
Oh boy. Bye-bye, Genevieve. Oh, here's Alma. Oh boy.
Oh, there she is. Hey. And you're a lot older.
Yeah. Reactivate the telestatic amplification. So I also got a DVD copy of Amazing Spider-Man 2. It's not a good movie or anything close to a good movie, but I thought maybe I should, like, you know, I've got the other Spider-Man movies. I might as well.
Yeah.
But here's the cool thing about it, though. The copy I got is unopened. It's still factory sealed.
Oh, wow. Did you open it?
Yeah, I haven't opened it yet. Like, part of me doesn't want to, but I know I bought it for the fucking review.
Yeah. That's how I was with... I bought Silent Hill 4, the PC version, sealed, and I opened that shit up.
Yeah.
Because I actually wanted to play the game at the time, so it was like, I'll do it. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, part of me doesn't want to open it, but I'm going to. But part of me doesn't want to. You know.
You know, it hurts opening that shit up. Yeah, it hurts opening that shit up.
Yeah. But I just thought that was awesome. It's like, oh, I got a brand new copy, essentially. Where are you, asshole? Shit. I died. But it was, I thought that was cool that I found an unopened copy.
You don't see that too often.
Yeah. I wanted Amazing Spider-Man 1. It's the better of the two movies. Still not great, but the better of the two. But they didn't have it, so I got 2 for like $5 on DVD. If it was one of the Tobey Maguire movies, I'd want it on something better than DVD, but...
Yeah.
Ah, shit. The guy that checked me out was like, you know this isn't a record, right? And I was like, yeah, it's a laser disc. He's like, oh, okay, just wanted to make sure you know that.
Cause they probably get that shit all the time.
Yeah. Younger people coming in don't know what a fucking laser disc is. Fucking noobs.
It's kind of it's kind of funny because I think in a way I think Laserdisc could make a comeback if like they made like HD Laserdiscs. Because I mean there's a market for like people buying physical like medium and like in terms of like vinyl records and stuff, so that people would be willing to buy like movies on a format like that as well, I would assume. They
actually did have one in Japan. Tecmo
made
a video about it.
Like Back to the Future was one of them, and so I never knew that before I saw that video. The Laserdisc was really popular in Japan. There's a lot of anime Laserdiscs.
I don't think so, dude. Have you figured out what Alma is doing to Beckett yet?
Actually, you know what's funny? I actually just, like watching this now, I just now realized what she's doing, because at the time I wasn't really, like, paying attention, I guess. I don't know, it just hit me for some reason.
Shit. They kill you quickly. And they're hard to track, too. Yeah. Anybody in the chat, have you guys figured out what Alma is doing to Beckett yet? Because it's kind of fucked up.
It's something that Jeffrey Epstein likes doing.
Yeah.
Or liked doing, I should say.
Because he totally killed himself.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No. By the way, yeah. Of course he did.
Jeffrey Epstein and apparently members of pop punk bands.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah. Really.
Apparently, it's a major problem. Like,
it's weird.
How hard is it to check someone's age? Damn it.
Well, 12's the new 18. According to those motherfuckers.
Something like that. I'm sure Jeffrey Epstein would have agreed.
Yeah, really. This like private island with this like palace and shit.
He's probably all like, if her age is on the clock. I'm not even gonna finish that.
I know. I haven't heard that in a while.
God damn it! How many of you are there?
And if it's not, she's too old.
Yeah. That's disgusting. God, I hope we don't get in trouble for these
yeah,
jokes.
I know, right? That's okay. He's dead now. It's okay.
God damn it! What the fuck?
He wasn't murdered or anything.
I got like a third switch I need to go flip, I think. And I can't even get anywhere near it because I keep dying. supposed to be pressing the other button. This is dumb. Also gross. You can hear Alma moaning.
I don't know how did I not realize what that was at the time? It wasn't like I was a fucking like little kid when I played this game or anything. I guess I wasn't paying attention when I played this. When I got to this part of the game.
Yeah, and in case you aren't paying that close of attention, Alma just raped Beckett.
Yeah, she's raping you essentially. Because, I mean, obviously I saw the end of the game where she, like, holds your hand to her stomach or whatever, but I understood that point, but I didn't actually realize she was doing it in the... Oh, yeah, speaking of which.
Yep,
this is the end of the game, I think.
Yep, this is the end of the game. Beckett is
here we
the
go.
father of her kid. Which, the whole third game is
yep.
like...
Yeah, see, there we go.
The whole third game is like, prevent Alma from having a kid. That's the goal.
Oh, really?
Of Point Man and Paxton Fettel in the third game is they're trying to prevent Alma from having a kid. Boy, I didn't realize
So, yeah,
that we were.
the plot is they have to give her an abortion. That's the plot of the third game. in a way.
It's like her contractions or whatever are like destroying everything anywhere near her within like miles of radius around. So they need to go put a stop to it, essentially.
Yeah.
John Carpenter actually helped with the directing, like the cut scenes and stuff like that on the third game.
Yeah, I didn't know that until recently.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
A big name to bring in. So the way the cut scenes play out, not necessarily the dialogue and whatnot in them, but like the acting and the framing and all the other crap that goes into making the cut scenes is actually pretty damn good because it was all done by John Carpenter. Okay, so we beat the game, but we're not done yet because there is DLC called Fear 2 Reborn that I've never played, so I'm going to experience that. We're going to experience that for the first time.
Yeah, I haven't played it either, so it'll be my first time too.
I like this game. Not as good as the first one. Everybody is right about that one.
No.
I think it gets more hate than it deserves.
Well, you just got to go into it not comparing it to the first one. If you just look at it as like if you look at it and enjoy it for what it is, I mean, it's a pretty decent like FPS game for like what it was at the time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Most of the problems come when you compare it directly to the first game. On its own, it's a decent little horror shooter. So when you compare it to the first game, that you run into all kinds of problems because the first game is one of the best shooters ever made.
Yeah. Yeah, to this day too.
Yeah. Do we get an after credits thing or no?
No, I can't remember.
No. Okay.
But that was before the whole Marvel thing popularizing that.
Yeah, this was towards the beginning of the MCU, actually 2009, I want to say.
Yeah, I think so.
You could tell. Can I get this higher? Oh, I can get it higher. Why didn't I have that set higher? It's not like this game is putting any strain on my graphics card or anything.
Oh yeah, you can max out everything in this game. Oh, was the anti-alias thing down a little bit?
Yeah, it was down at 4x.
Oh.
I don't remember putting it at 4x. I thought I had it maxed out. Like, this game's old enough it'll run on a fucking toaster. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so Fear 2 Reborn. As far as I understand it, this DLC tells the tale of how Paxton Fettel comes back to life. And if you don't know, Paxton Fettel is alive and one of the two playable characters in the third game. He's player 2, and he does play differently from Point Man, who is player 1. Point Man being the character from Fear 1. We'll eventually get to Fear 3, and that'll be fun to co-op.
Oh yeah.
We should also discuss what we're going to do next. Because I don't... Did we settle on Quake or Quake 4, or did we want to do something else?
No, you can do Quake 4.
You don't mind not doing another co-op?
No, you can. No, you can do Quake 4.
Okay, if you want to do Quake 4, we can do Quake 4. That'll be fun. I like Quake 4. Quake 4 doesn't get
still need to play it.
Quake 4 doesn't get enough love. It's not like... It's not as fast-paced and as frantic as 1 and 2. It's a sequel to 2, which we did years ago. I played through Quake 2 a long fucking time ago.
Quake 4 is kind of like a Doom 3 without the horror like elements.
Yeah.
In a way.
Yeah, it runs on the Doom 3 engine, so it's got that awesome fucking like this whole era. That whole era of it had just artistic lighting designs that was just fucking gorgeous that you don't really see much of anymore. Although it's kind of coming back with like ray tracing, like you've seen Doom with ray tracing, like the original Doom.
Yeah.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah, it's. I mean, I didn't realize how good ray tracing actually looks.
Yeah, it's
until you like see it in action.
It's nuts just how much good lighting can transform a scene, man. It's amazing.
Like a lot of people don't realize how far like lighting goes in like graphics in general. Like it doesn't have to. Like the graphics itself don't have to be like super great for. I mean, like lighting can make up for a large aspect of like bad graphics. I mean, look at Fear 1 for example.
I wouldn't say Fear 1 is ugly by any means, but it certainly looks dated. In terms of, yes, the lighting holds up very well. The fog and the particle effects and all.
It's really timeless. Like lighting is a really timeless like graphic feature.
Yeah.
If it's done well.
Yeah. The fog looks better. The smoke looks better. The fog still looks good. The smoke still looks good. The particle effects on things like explosions and whatnot still look good. The slow-mo effects are fucking awesome in Fear 1.
Oh, yeah.
I love the slow-mo effects. I fucking love, like when you get it going and you get explosions going all over the place and you got it slowing down, you got blood and limbs and smoke flying everywhere and debris. It looks just fucking stunning. To this day, it looks great.
Hell yeah. Because you don't even really see too much of that where, like, if you shoot a wall or something, you actually see, like the concrete or whatever from the wall you just shot, like, it's, like, in the air as, like, dust particles and shit, and it lingers. It's like really realistic. Like, you don't even really see that, like, at all anymore from what I've seen. In games I play.
Yeah. You don't really see that anymore, which kind of sucks. I don't know how long this DLC is, so we might beat it tonight, we might not. I don't know. Kind of hope we do, so we can move on and I can get up a review of this. But I think it's about time we started this. We stopped talking about whatever the fuck we're talking about and actually started playing through Fear 2 Reborn. Let's launch it. Abandoned previous game. Yeah, we beat it, so we're good.